I'm the king of wishful
Investment.
thinking. We are live. We were listening to that song pre-show to warm up. In any event, welcome back to the Best Worst Podcast RAWW Live Show, where we're having some fun pre-gaming. We got Mama Joe, Mama of the show, with her beautiful pink headphones. We got T.O., who's Best Worst Podcast shirt wearing today. It's Tommy D, who I don't know what the hell he's doing. And we're ready for another show. So, Todd, why don't you go ahead and just take it away so we can get on with today, because I got a lot of good stuff coming up.
On this date, June 5th, 1967, start of the Six-Day War. Israel, amid rising tensions with Egypt, Syria, and Jordan, started a aerial assault and defeated those Arab countries, seizing the old city of Jerusalem.
No way.
Yeah, and the Gaza Strip, actually, which they're still fighting over today, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately.
1981.
81.
AIDS reported for the first time.
Really?
Say hello to Dr. Fauci.
What about him?
Well, wasn't he behind the AIDS pandemic at the time? Yes, he was.
Oh, what's that got to do with the first thing of AIDS?
Well, that's when we were first introduced to Dr. Fauci.
That's when he started as bananas, is what you're saying.
Shenanigans. 1968, Robert F. Kennedy was fatally shot by Sirhan Sirhan.
Whoa.
I remember that.
I remember that.
I don't. I was probably something.
That was the lowest point of my 60s for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's actually a lot of people say that, Tom. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Ambassador Hotel in L.A.
Yep.
He died the next day. 1998, Sex and the City started.
Ugh.
I love that show. That was a great show.
Did you watch the movie?
Depends on who you talk to.
I've never seen an episode. I can tell you that right now.
Good.
Well, the show was great. The movie was okay. The movie had some funny, I guess, times. But was it the show? No, definitely not. But it was good.
I just like saying Miranda rights.
Thank you.
Miranda, right?
Yeah.
What the hell are you talking
Thank you.
about? What are you?
Joanne
Thank
knows
you,
what I'm talking about.
Todd. I know what he's talking about. Thank you.
1944, Allies prepare for D-Day, which is tomorrow, actually.
Yep.
Wow.
Thank you, veterans.
Yeah.
Seriously, thank you.
That was a huge day in
The
history.
ones that are still alive.
Thank you.
There's a lot of them, actually.
Yeah.
There is.
There's a lot of them alive still.
Well,
Thanks.
my father was 17. My father-in-law was 17. Would they be alive now? No.
Say thank you to all of them, because they
Yeah,
all.
My father would be
exactly.
100 years old.
Wow, really?
Born in
I don't
1924.
think my dad, not too many of them are left.
Yeah, there aren't too many left.
Not at all. It's National Ketchup Day.
Oh, God.
What?
Yeah.
I like Klein's.
National Ketchup Day.
Yeah, it is. National Start Over Day.
Hey, I could use
I
that
like
one. So
that.
I'll put that
Me
into
too.
my wishful thinking category.
Yeah.
Did
Yeah.
you know? Can I interrupt here one
Sure.
second?
No,
Did you
you-
know ketchup is of Chinese origin?
Really?
Yes, it is.
Thought it was from a tomato. This whole time I've been screwed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
Last
Tomato boy.
show it was National Compost Day, but
Yes, sir.
this one is for you, Tom. National Moonshine Day.
Woo!
Yeah.
Get home now.
Yeah.
National Gingerbread Day.
Woo.
How many days out? What the heck's going on?
I don't know. Can I call it a national something day?
National Veggie Burger Day.
That's disgusting.
Just in case you were going to call it that.
Dummies.
Yeah. Well,
Let's eat a vegetable burger.
I do
sounds
like
good.
veggie burgers.
I like
Is it-
veggie burgers.
You're all idiots. I should
you
have worn
wouldn't know
my.
the difference.
I should have worn my. You're all moron
They're
shirt.
different. They're different. A veggie burger is not supposed to taste like a hamburger. Okay. Or at
Oh,
least,
okay.
No,
We
it's
sure
not.
about that?
It's a damn veggie burger. You know,
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
made of vegetables. You know, carby vegetables though. You have to be careful.
I thought at first that they marketed it that it did taste like the other ones.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was there's
Maybe that was a long time
Beyond
ago.
Burger.
Yeah.
Beyond Burger.
Are you king of wishful
well,
thinking? over there?
Beyond Beef is different.
The fuck? You know what? I got this case of burgers one time from Sam's Club, and it was really cheap, real quick, frozen patties. I can throw them shits on the stove in like 2 seconds, whatever. And I was eating them all the time, and I'm like, "Man, these fucking things don't taste right." And I look at the box, and they're soy burgers. I'm like, "Are you?" I took the whole case, threw them out, and went and bought beef burgers. There's a difference, okay?
Of course there is.
Either you're going to eat beef or you're not going to eat beef. If you want to eat pretend beef, that means you want to fucking eat beef because you're pretending to eat it because you really like it. That's like me pretending I'm going to smoke a cigarette by using a vape.
Did you notice you were
Give me
buying
a
soy
fucking
burgers?
break. No, I didn't read the box. I said fucking
Well,
burgers.
that's your fault then.
I said burgers.
You threw the whole box out?
Yeah.
Come on.
Well, I'm not, I don't like soy.
You ate them. I know
So-
you.
no, I did not.
Yeah.
The hell I
You
did.
incorporated them.
You
Kind of like
nope.
dish.
I like a nice 80-20 burger myself.
Yeah.
There you go. 80% fat, 20%. 80% lean, 20% fat.
Yeah, whatever. That's a burger. Okay.
That's a burger.
Not soy. It wasn't even brown water. It was weird.
Yeah.
Like it looked like it was cooked, but it wasn't cooked. But then it was cooked, and then it didn't feel like meat. It would just crumble. No, I'm okay.
Yeah, 80-20 is your most, that's the average. Everybody kind of like uses that.
Yeah, but if you don't get 90-10, you're a loser.
90-10.
Nice. Good.
The only people that get 80-20 are the ones on
Or
welfare.
the top shoppers.
Yeah. Let's not offend anybody.
Now, Wegman sells 80-20.
Let's not
They'll tell
offend
you.
anybody, please.
Restaurants buy 80-20.
Yeah.
That's
Same
the
way.
average.
They want to make money, and it's worse when they sell 80-20 at a really cheap price because people on food stamps fucking bank on that shit.
How about Kobe burgers?
Kobe burgers, food
Or
stamps,
Wagyu.
I don't think would buy very much weight. You'd leave with a 16-ounce burger for the price of 10 pounds of ground beef.
Yeah.
Come on, hey.
I don't know.
I mean, come on.
Kobe beef is very expensive.
Just sell
They don't
those.
even sell anymore. You got to get Wagyu. What the fuck is Wagyu? I
It's
want Kobe.
It's American.
Yeah, well, I went to Japanese where they massage that shit all day.
That's right. Massage them with stocky or
Yeah, and
whatever.
they fucking
or beer,
baby them.
feed them beer.
And then one day
Japanese
they're
beer.
like, pow, and then we get the good steaks.
there you
Yep.
go.
I don't need no Wagyu fucking down under motherfucker giving me a steak. Okay?
You come from the
Wagyu.
land down under.
Give me a break.
Oh, wait.
Yeah. What land down under? Did you watch Boogie Nights? Boogie Nights. Whoa. I went
Oh,
first.
God.
Boogie Nights.
Feng Shui.
Feng Shui. Take it away. You got something on that. You fucking.
No, I don't. I have nothing on Feng Shui.
I think we interrupted Todd's.
No, you didn't. I'm all
Italian
done.
history.
I'm
Done with
done.
what? Done with what?
Stick a fork in me.
For what?
I
He's
finished.
done
all
with the with
Okay.
our infamous, what happened on this day.
news you never thought you could use.
News, exactly. That's what I wrote.
News you can't use. How's that?
Well,
News you never thought you could use.
Then
Yeah.
that way I don't sound like I'm drunk. News you can't use. Just say news you can't use.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see Todd's got a necklace too.
Oh, yeah, I do.
I bought them about a year and a half ago, and I decided today was the day to break them out because we've put in a long year of work. Joanne, it's not to your standards of gold, but when I get my life savings saved up after life,
So
I'll buy
it looks like it's silver.
It is.
Well, mine's-
That's why it's not
Oh.
up to your standards of gold yet. We
Okay.
start slow here.
Silver and gold.
mine's black
Silver and gold.
because I'm back in black. They're pretty cool, right?
I think they're cool.
We're
I
definitely
mean-
cool.
Pretty much everybody does, Joanne.
The best worst podcast. Can't beat us. We're already saying we're the worst of the best.
Best of the worst.
Yeah, that's
the
what
worst. That's
Screw
what you
it.
meant.
I think gold would work well on my hairy
I
chest.
Yeah.
think so.
That show would
Maybe
get.
silver.
That show would
I
get
did
caught.
have one of those Italian horns back in the 70s.
What's that?
It's
Oh God. Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
Ah,
protects you from the evil spirits. I
spirits.
forgot what they call it in Sicilian. Malocchia, the evil spirits. My father would do a prayer. I'm serious. Every time my mother had a headache, she'd go, Angelo, could you come over here and pray and get rid of the Malocchia? And he would say this prayer quietly to her in Italian. And he never told me what the prayer was, but it wasn't Italian, it was Sicilian. And that was to get rid of the Malocchia, the evil spirit.
Going out.
Everybody has them. The Greeks have the evil eye.
I got Greek. I'm a Greek. That's why I'm fucked up.
Well, do you have an evil eye? You gotta have a.
I do
Greek
actually.
evil eye.
No, I do. I can control my right eye. You want me to show it on camera? I mean, everybody's obviously got their theory on if I have a fucking crazy eye, and maybe this. So continue to keep. By the way, folks,
Are you a descendant of Plato?
Raw Live has been successful at eliminating another possible threat to the Raw Live brand.
To the world.
Really, yeah. If you think about it, we've eliminated the inspiring and very hardworking cleaning man known as Packy Sack,
The cleaner.
the inspiring
I thought
serial
you
killer.
were something
Oh.
else.
Well, he might have a
That's
machine.
poor guy.
He has chemicals. So
That's poor guy.
he finally said what he had to say, and I know I'm a target, so I'm going to say it live on the air here. If I end up dead, do the investigative work, find the DNA, and chances are I was either one of many or the first of this killing spree of said inspiring serial killer. But he has decided to leave us alone, and
I mean, I only met him once. Very nice guy.
he's all right.
I think there's a car outside your house with a scope. Right.
Oh, I
sticking
was
out.
wondering what was going on.
So I didn't bring my.
You'll be
flash. I
fine.
didn't bring my Kevlar today.
Oh, what do you think, John? Gotta be careful.
I know you got to be careful.
Yeah, you offend people.
Sorry about that.
You know?
No, what happens is when he speaks the truth, he pisses people off.
Truth.
Mm.
What does Todd say? Truth and facts don't give a fuck about feelings.
I always say, always do your best.
That's one of the 4 agreements. You should probably just read the book.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's the other 3?
The truth.
No.
The truth will come
The
out.
truth will set you free.
There you go.
Oh,
When
the
you tell-
truth always comes out.
Or get you in
Oh, you
trouble.
shouldn't lie.
Oh, and then I found out another 2 people were talking about me too. Really?
When it comes to parenting, you should always tell your kids to tell the truth.
Yeah, that
Right.
kind of.
Don't you think?
Well,
Of course.
As long as you're telling the truth.
yeah. What do you mean by that?
Oh, you got to lead by example, Tom?
Damn right you should.
There it is.
All right, goddamn.
But no
Skippy.
one's perfect. Nobody's perfect.
Why?
No, you have to do your best.
Talk about it.
Well, talk about it.
Yeah.
Let's
Number
what do you want
one,
to talk about?
I want you to tell me your number one parenting tip, Tom. If you
Oh
if
my
you could give
gosh.
just one.
One.
I know
Oh,
mine.
boy.
Me too.
Well, let's hear yours first.
Oh, boy.
Be present.
Okay.
And what does present mean?
It means
Mhm.
just be there.
Okay.
When?
When
All the time.
for it.
For?
Your children.
For your kids.
Well, when?
Michael
I
Jackson
mean,
says
like-
that too.
Sometimes we well, especially me, you put work first. A lot of people put work first because you got to put food on the table, money in the bank.
Well,
to
a lot of
pay.
Else,
parents
we got a
have-
comment from
a lot of
Dr.
parents don't have
Jagus. Dr.
choice
Jagus.
what to
Is
put
that
that
side,
first.
right?
Nobody's
What do you have
perfect.
to put first?
Well, there's been many times in my career, in my wife's career, which was the restaurant business, where they basically said, you better be here or your ass is out of here. Of course, it was a different time because there was a lot more people that would work in your place,
Mhm.
However,
However,
so you know what? If you show your kids that you're interested in them and their life, I mean, there's been many times where I've left work. I got to go see my son's baseball game or whatever, or whatever. I'll be back in this and this and this time. And you do it. You at least if your kids see that you're making an effort, and you do the best you can with trying to provide them with food and clothing. And I mean, if you talk to my one daughter, she lived in a cave, but I'm giving you a shout out there, Mel. I love you, babe. And
we love you, baby.
no, I think if your kids see that you're trying, and they also see that you're working all the time and and working hard to provide them comfort, security,
Spit it out, boy.
education.
Nope.
You
You
know?
know what you have to give them?
Joanne, I'll tell you. Give 'em.
I'll tell you what you have to give them. I mean, I
By the way, we opened our phone lines. If anybody wants to call, text, leave a voicemail or
Yeah, leave us your tip.
Yeah. message, drop a comment, and call in because we can raw live you too. Go ahead, Joanne.
all right. Well, you see, it's not just one thing. It's a matter of unconditional love with strength, with boundaries. You teach your kids how
No.
to commit to things, even if they don't like it. You teach them that the world is not nice. You don't give kids trophies because they participated in a freaking game that they didn't win.
You got to
It's-
teach winning and losing, because here's
That's
the
right.
thing. Because here's the thing: if we're a country of freedom, you get to vote for who you want to vote for, and if that person that you voted for loses, you got to be fucking equipped to handle the fact you lost.
It wasn't even you.
It was no.
That's where I get when these people get so worked up. It's not even you. It's
Yeah, but
really nothing to do.
Here's the thing, Tio, is people get so wound up and everybody should be a winner. Okay, but it's not reality. Not everybody's a
Right,
fucking
not every.
winner,
Thank you.
man.
You're not going to
Sorry.
win all the time.
You can't win all the time. Look at the Bills.
No. Yeah.
All right. How many times have we gotten there and we just can't fucking win?
But there is more to life than winning.
Well, no, well, yeah,
That's true.
and that's
How
what I'm
you
trying.
get there?
Yeah,
It's not
but-
how it what it is. It's not that you fall. It's how you get up.
Yeah, and if you're at the bottom looking up, there's only one way to look up, and that's up.
Yeah, but
And
don't
go
you
up.
think that's also the part of American society that that's all we ever focus on is number one, wealth wealth. Well,
Identifies you and it makes you successful.
a huge
Bullshit.
And what is success? I mean, success could be a lot of things. I mean, there could be poor people that are living on welfare that are successful parents.
Yeah.
and many of them are.
Listen, there's some people that take the welfare system and the tools, let's say the tools, resources available and given to them, and they make the fucking best of it.
Right.
They work it, they use it respectfully, legally, and they get themselves into a position where they're on the Channel 4 News going, I made it. Thank you. But then you get the ones that are pros, like, I'm not going to go there, X's. Anyways, that work the system to benefit them purely just because they can get it. They don't use it for the right reasons. Todd, I know you got a lot to say on this.
Well, I don't know.
You're
Parenting is tough, but like I said, being present, showing unconditional love,
Mhm.
On showing interest,
Mhm.
all these things are great.
Okay. Can I say something?
You can say whatever you want.
And that sort of leads into my
do you
topic
think
tonight.
kids these days are lazier than they used to be?
Honey, I know they are. Don't even start. I own a beach club.
I know.
And
I know.
these kids, Savannah boys are not the same that they were 20 to 30 years ago, even 40 years ago. Let's even go 10 years ago. These kids are lazy. They're there like this. And they don't know. It's really amazing. And these kids bring home $30,000 a summer in cash.
I was standing there. I should have got a tip.
Oh.
I was standing there. I had flip flops.
Oh, yes, I feel very strong about that because that's what I employ. I employ kids, college kids, high school kids, and they are not the same they were. They don't work as hard as they did 20 years ago.
You know what? Can I speak from experience?
No.
Why?
No.
Screw you.
It's a different mindset.
Of course you can.
When I worked 20 years ago, and I was a manager at the age of 21, making at the time, which was a lot of money.
Good money.
I was there a lot, though. I was there a lot. I was always there, but I was managing people that were twice my age, had kids, families, and they're looking, this 21-year-old punk's trying to tell me what to do. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm just trying to guide you on do your job so I can get the fuck out of here. I don't care what you do. Just do what you were hired to do. Right. I'm doing what I was hired to do as a manager. And obviously managers are annoying. Sorry about that, but we can have a beer if you want later. And I became, whatever. And I learned a lot. And here's the thing. At age 21, if I can be running a restaurant, doing deposits of, sometimes upwards of $40,000 cash at the time, and responsible for ensuring a restaurant secured, locked, money safe, whatever. How come kids that are 21 now don't even have their license? Explain that. Who wants to take that one?
I don't understand. I really don't. And you're 100% correct.
Let's get real here.
Yeah. But that's because you have helicopter parents. You
can rent a car. I'm just talking about having the ability to fucking get somewhere if you need to on your own, if capable.
Oh, yeah.
Let's put, all shit aside. There's times where you can't drive on your own. Okay, I've been there, done it. And I just stay home and fucking suffer. But here's the thing. When I was 15 years old, I was drooling to get my permit, dude.
Yeah.
I
bought a car before I even had a license.
I took my road test with a stick shift. Okay, do that now. What do you mean hit the clutch?
They don't know how to drive stick shifts.
A clutch. What's that? What if I stall? You fail the test. I mean,
What do you mean?
get the
They
fuck.
probably cry a lot. All right.
And then they get their safe space. Fucking blow me, okay? The safe space. It's called the space where I can't whoop the shit out of you for being a pussy.
See, now you're talking about this, and I have the same mindset as you, but I see this in
bring
the
it.
workplace, and I
Yep.
see people using this, and I'm wondering, why am I not using this? Maybe I'm the idiot,
You are, actually.
right? Like, why am I not taking advantage of this system? Why am I not using a mental health day?
Well, you can.
You can.
I don't. Do you like
Well, you can.
like if you were to do it? Do you feel good about yourself? Because I don't.
Can I
I don't
answer
even
that?
like calling in.
Let me answer that. I never called in. You know why?
See?
Because my boss would, if somebody called in sick, this bitch I worked for at the school district, and I'm not going to use her name. Everybody that's out there that knows me knows the wicked witch that finally retired. Hopefully she's in a pool of hell right now, suffering and having fucking pimples all over her face. Hopefully, the seafood diet worked up for her. Well, she saw food. She ate it, dude. I didn't put her on the seafood diet. Fucking bitch. Anyways,
Well, what would I do with a brain?
Melting.
Even if I had one.
just whatever.
Are you done now?
Yes. I'm done.
Parenting, not easy.
I'm mad.
Not easy? Easy.
Yeah, you know what?
What is it?
Dr. Jagus does make up a good point. And you know what? I had a stick shift up until I got T-boned. I had a 2005 Chevy Blazer, basic off the line, 5-speed manual V6. Best truck I ever had, never stolen because you know what? The anti-thefted voice, the voice,
The Antichrist voice.
Well, 99.99% of people can't drive a standard shift right now. If they
Because
open,
don't make, excuse me, hello,
They'll make
they
don't-
don't make them anymore.
no,
Nah,
No.
barely.
Do
No.
you do?
correct,
Barely.
correct.
Let me just say that even a Corvette doesn't come in a
Thank you.
manual.
Thank
unless you order it.
Right
you.
now.
No.
And it's it. Nope. Sometimes you can't even order them. You
Maybe-
can get with a stick shift is an Acura Integra. Okay.
Oh, whatever.
That is one of
Acura.
the only cars that you
Listen.
can get a real stick shift. You know what they give you the
You're
paddle.
wrong. You're wrong.
Yeah,
Hey, can I
the-
ask a
wrong.
question?
No,
there isn't many.
go ahead.
It
We'll let you
used to
ask
be.
one.
I don't know if it still is a standard shift less expensive now. I mean, I don't know. As an automatic.
Well, it
It
always
used to
is.
be. It used to be a standard
It always is.
transmission was
Sure.
less
Sure.
money.
Sure, because there's more
Not
maintenance
now.
out there. If you don't know, okay, go ahead, Joanne, because you don't know what you're talking about.
I do know what I'm talking about. They do go do a Google.
Mama
Most
Jo-
cars
I'll
do not
Google
come
it
in
while
stick
you're-
shifts
come on, guys.
anymore.
All right,
They
let's
don't.
not get loud here.
They don't.
They don't.
I'm just even the Corvette doesn't come in one.
That's right. Thank you, Todd. You
Well, I mean,
cannot
just
get a
think
stick
about
shift anymore.
You
And
can't.
kids don't know how to drive it, except for my kids. They did have a Honda,
Or-
Civic. That was a
Civic?
stick. I don't think you can even get them now. Let's
Yes, you
see.
can.
Here we go.
Grind me pound.
Yes, you can. Joanne, let me explain something to you, okay?
There's a
Don't
few.
explain shit to me.
No, I don't. I just want to tell you, if I went to a GMC or Chevy or Ford dealer and said, I want a pickup truck, a work style truck, but I want the 5-speed, 6-speed manual, you know what they'll do? They'll fucking get me one.
All right,
Yeah.
there you go.
You have to order it.
There's a couple Porsche 911.
You can get. You know how many cars? Not
It's
many.
just-
Probably about 5.
Bunch of Porsches, a Cadillac.
Acura Integra, Honda Civic, a Porsche
Volkswagen.
Beamer, one
Are
or
you-
two Beamers. You
Even the
can
Miata.
get a
The Miata?
Camaro.
Yep.
The Miata, the poor man's up.
And work trucks. Work
Does
trucks.
anybody remember the Yugo?
Nobody can.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That
What?
thing was fucking
When you
junk.
bought a Cadillac, you'd get a free Yugo.
Yeah.
Because I remember
You
we
go
had-
where the
we had
Cadillac
two
goes.
kids when I was at Brookfield Country Club. They're identical twin bus boys, and they both drove a Yugo, and their parents drove a Cadillac. I remember we used to call them the Flying Yugo Brothers. That's all.
Mhm.
I don't
Can
care.
you still get cars with manual? You can get some,
Remember
but not
the
many.
How about
Not
the
many.
J car?
Listen, Joanne, look at me. You're frozen. Listen,
Hello.
work trucks and certain vehicles by certain manufacturers, yes, you can get manual transmission if you request it.
I'm not going to disagree with that, but you really
I
can't get
love
them
it.
the way that you used to.
I
Don
love them.
Green.
Can't.
I love them. I love manual transmission.
Dr. Jagus, he said it is the anti-theft device. Dr.
Yeah.
Jagus.
Yeah.
You seem like the kind of guy that runs into parked cars.
What do you mean?
Is that true?
Who?
I'm talking to Dr. Jagus.
Dr.
Julius Irving?
Yeah.
He's actually a very, very, very loyal listener. And
Yes.
I've always wondered if he wanted to maybe give a call.
Or what kind of doctor he is.
Yeah, what kind
Tom,
of
what it then? Who is it?
Julius Irving,
who?
Philadelphia 76ers.
Dr. J. Is that Dr. J?
Yeah.
Wow.
What? Because I knew
Could
it?
be.
It could be. It is.
Yeah.
Why? I put the phone number up if anybody wants to call in live, shoot a text message, leave a voicemail, or drop a message in the comments on whatever.
Do parents these days
Stick shift, the anti-thief device in the U.S. That's from Dr. Jenkins. It's true. What?
Yeah, you just
blonde moment?
Oh, God. Because I ain't paying attention.
Yeah,
We used to do this on
trying to
break.
get someone to call in.
Joey. I have to. Sorry, we have
That's
to.
Do you
do
think
this.
parents these days coddle their kids
Well,
more?
I'm sorry. I wasn't
about-
paying attention. I'm trying to get,
Put your phone away, you fucking psycho.
Plus the cost of living is so
No
much.
one's
How do
calling
kids
you.
even go and live on their own?
They don't. Well, they do. But
How
they
could
don't.
you?
You can, but
Oh,
it's
stop
hell.
with that bullshit. Don't even start saying me. Okay. I'm going to
All
take
right.
a deep breath.
Come on, one income?
Two.
No, I'm talking one income.
What about one income?
Full time.
If you want, let me ask you a question here. Do you think that working, at that you're okay, here's the whole thing. Do you think if you get a job at McDonald's, that's supposed to be your career for the rest of your
You
life?
sound like my grandfather.
Not career.
Oh, I
but
do? Good. So, well,
Hold on.
mhm.
If you're a McDonald's manager, that could be a career.
If you're right, but I'm
they-
talking about slapping the hamburgers on the grill or taking
so I gotta
people's
slap
orders.
them with my hand,
Slapping the
like I slap a
hamburgers on
No.
the grill.
Correct. In the
Slap
old
it on the
school,
grill.
in the old school way of thinking, those kind of jobs were stepping stones to
Yes.
lead you into your career.
It's a
That's
promise
right.
of reality.
That's right, but it wasn't supposed to be the job that you're supposed to do for the rest of your life or to even support a family on. And
Okay.
I'm not going to disagree that it is, money is definitely different than it was 40 years ago. However, the cost of living sort of has,
Stood out.
grown with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Got it.
Don't get me going here.
What?
Don't get me
Okay,
going.
so let's say Joanne,
Yes,
Okay.
you have kids, correct?
I do.
How old? If you don't mind me asking.
29. I have twins.
They were to say
identical
tomorrow,
twins.
I need to move back in. Do you let them back in?
Of course.
I'm asking Joanne.
She'll answer yes.
Yes, but my kids won't do that.
Okay.
Okay.
Door
I
always
mean-
open.
Can't get a butt in there. You
Oh,
gotta say,
the door is always open, but my
Okay.
kids won't do it. I mean, my one kid, I have identical twins. One twin came
Wait,
home. He
no.
would have stayed home.
No.
Okay.
We know.
He graduated before the other one, and he would have
That's
stayed home.
fair.
He helped with the bills.
Oh,
But
there we go.
when the other one came home, 3 months. He goes to his brother, "We got to get the fuck out of here because I
Why?
can't live here." So my kids technically were gone through college, and then again, one was able to stay home for the year because, Ma, you would love it if I lived here till I was 40. I said, "Damn
Joanne,
straight."
Can I ask you a
I'm not
question?
shutting up. What?
Do you think maybe they'll learn some of their self survival skills and militant training if it wasn't for you?
Of course not.
Exactly. Go ahead. Carry on.
Hey.
Psycho. We
No,
love you. But you are a nut.
Hey, yes, I am a nut, but
Was there,
Alex and Philip, we got your back because we got pink guns too, dude.
was there ever a point where you had to tell them to leave?
no, they,
just-
no. No, they left by the time one graduated college when he was
They
21.
read the contract.
And then the other one, when he came back, because he was on a different program. He was on a 5-year technology programming, blah, 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 blah. And 3 months after he was home, I heard him say to his brother, Alex, we have to get the fuck out of here. And they did. They were gone. I mean, my son came home. Philip came home in like August, and then they were gone by February.
Okay,
And
but
they moved to Brooklyn.
I was told to leave. Best day of my life.
yeah,
It is. I was not allowed to come home. I agree.
Otherwise, I'd still be there.
Yeah,
You were
well,
told-
I
you were
remember
told.
your mom's
Oh, yeah.
boyfriend offering me to paint my house to get rid of your ass.
Definitely.
Remember that?
Yeah.
He was like, dude, I'll paint your whole fucking house and pay half your rent if you get this fucker out off my couch.
Yeah, pretty much.
Let's talk about it.
Well, not much to talk about. I was of age to get the fuck out. I probably should have left, and that's what I did. Good thing he came around.
Thanks, John.
Well, yeah, best thing
Let's give him a shout out.
he ever did for me, because otherwise
Let's
I
give him
would
a
have
shout
been. I mean, what would I have been doing? Just sitting there still
Yeah,
in my mom's house
on the couch.
on the couch after work at
Getting
the
your
age of
plates
fucking what
picked
now?
up for you.
Yeah, getting my shit put and not doing what I
Washed,
mean,
done, folded, put away.
But I know people that do have 41-year-olds living at home.
Yeah. Let's talk about it, Joanne, because I got a fucking problem with this shit. Okay.
Why are you laughing, Tom?
Because Tom knows it's coming.
What's coming?
The air tonight.
It's coming in the.
Yeah, start
You know,
laughing.
look, I
So I-
understand that it
I'm
is
taking a long
harder.
hit. There you go, Sean Galvin.
What just happened? I was just telling a story.
What the?
I'm taking a long hit. Fucking chill. Go ahead, Joanne.
The Erie County Sheriff.
No, I'm
Maybe.
on your same page
No, not
that
This
kids
one.
kids have to be. I mean, I was actually, I was told that I could not live at home when I wanted to drop out of college. Oh, you can't come home.
Fucking
I
loser.
won't say the whole story, but that was the best thing that ever happened to me.
I think
That-
so too. Because if you don't have a full time job,
It made you an adult. What?
Well, I had to go get a job.
No, don't do that. They don't offer safe spaces.
Yeah. I know, right? Or,
No,
oh my.
you got to really tiptoe through the tulips these days.
Yeah, you do.
Oh,
have to go through.
Tulips.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Tom.
All through the tulips.
Tom, have your moment. 'cause
No, I'll tell you what.
it's coming in the air tonight, buddy.
Being from a Italian American
Small town
family,
Yeah, where the kids never leave.
Don't they? Is that true?
No,
Is that true?
I was.
let
I
Tom
got-
tell the story because
Could you let me tell the story?
I'm trying to give you the floor.
Well,
He had it.
Well, yeah. So shush.
I got married at 21.
I just told you.
My wife was 19. I remember my mother
Wow.
saying, Robin from the cradle. I'll tell you what, meeting my wife, she saved me.
Wonderful.
It
woman.
liberated me from this. God, Dad, Mom, please. I love you both. I miss you. But Mom, my mother, being an Italian mother and being the only son, the youngest of the family, well, I was just babied, and it just I learned to resent that over the years. I just wanted, I needed to just like find myself, and here comes along my fantastic wife, and we got married, and she liberated me of that, and just my eyes opened
Amen.
up. But
Hallelujah.
well, and I think
Praise God.
that's for me. I can't speak for my kids because they feel differently about things, but well, there you go.
Can I jump in?
Well, what
Sure.
is the mindset
Okay.
these days of
Go ahead, Tom.
your kids, Tom? Like what's
I
the
don't know.
mind?
I can sometimes, like, speaking to some of my children, not all, if you're listening,
It's okay.
You-
We're
you
just
bl-
having a
you-
conversation,
you
everybody.
seem to
We don't hate
blame
nobody. Yeah.
the parent, like, okay, how come you never had interest in getting your driver's license? Well, you told me I couldn't borrow the car. I was speaking with my daughter the other day. I said, we never told you and Allison that, did you? My one daughter. And she goes, no. She goes, we wanted to get out of the house. We wanted to, to drive in that. And I said, well, I was talking to your brother, and he said, well, it's because you said you'll never, you can't borrow the car. And I said to him, I said, if that was years ago, I said, your mother and I were always working. So I said, we always needed the car. I said, but we never stopped you from taking driver's ed or whatever.
Yeah, but you know what, Tom? Sometimes,
excuse me.
I got it.
We would have happily paid for a driver's school.
Yeah,
I'm going to stop you there because I could go fucking bananas on this.
Well, I just think that's an excuse, Tom.
Oh, it is.
But I did miss a call, and guess who I missed a call?
Sue?
Yes.
Sue. I'm going to call her real quick.
Sue had kids.
Yeah.
Has kids.
Well,
Excuse me, her daughter is a veterinarian.
Yeah, I'm
and
going to
her
get free.
son is a techie guy. Her son and one of my sons shared a house when they all went to Rochester Institute.
I'm going to get free rabies shots soon, hopefully, so I can get nails cut. Okay.
All right. Unless you luge over here.
Yeah, I'm going to ask her. I'm going to act like I'm Geico.
I want to see her in that rubber suit.
I heard that.
What, the squeaking of the rubber suit?
I got armor on. I'm ready.
Yeah, we got silicone.
All rubber.
You know what, Sue? Sue, listen. When I was like teeny weeny years old, I went tubing. Yeah. I was a paper boy, and
a tuber.
I went tubing, and we got these snow tubes, and we sprayed the bottom with silicone like fucking idiots. The night before, huge snowstorm. Next day, warm up, so it all turned into fucking ice. Okay, and we were whipping down this hill. Bad. I ended up in the hospital for 2 weeks. I thought I broke my back.
Oh wow.
But anyways, you're a loser, and you were going way faster. I just want to make that point.
Yeah.
That
This is our Olympic caller.
Yeah, this is our 1984.
Stop doing your dishes.
Yeah, what are you doing? Are you taking a bubble?
Doing?
Nothing.
Take a bubble bath.
She's getting her luge sled ready.
Yeah. You want to luge?
I'm getting it out, yeah.
So, Sue, why did you call?
No, it's...
Did you have any input on this topic? Or do we have to hang up now?
Yeah, kids need to get out of their house, man. Get out.
Get out where?
Get them out of the house?
Yeah. At the age of 18.
Get them out of the house.
Jesus Christ.
Well, as soon as they're done school. I mean, if they go to college, that's one thing. But yeah, when they're done, out you go.
If you show some effort, it will help. I mean, I could have my own apartment at the age of 11. Okay, I just didn't have the money. And here I am, going to be 46 going 30-something-year-olds don't have a license.
I got to say this.
Go ahead, Tom.
I will say this. If you live in New York City, you don't need a license or you don't need a car because you take transit everywhere.
Good deflection.
I'm talking a license.
And I did explain that to my one kid.
Good deflection.
Well, yeah.
But you don't live in New York City.
Good deflection.
So.
No, yeah, but Tom, license and having a car are different. I can see if you're a single guy, you have your license, but you're working and you have to pay rent and you don't have enough for a car or whatever, and you want to take the bus or walk to work. Yeah, that to me that makes more sense than just not having a license at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
I can agree with that.
But hey,
there's
probably a lot of people like that though.
We're not, we're in Buffalo. Usually when you're a kid, you want to get your license right as soon as possible, right?
Yes, so you can go wherever you want to go.
Drop a message on any of the socials. Let us know what you think. Call, text, or voicemail the number there on the screen.
That was like a big deal back then. Like,
what?
I'm gonna
come on. What do you come on, Facebook friends? Tell us to shut up.
Come on, Sue.
Whatever. 15, 16. I want to get my permit, my license.
Flip us off or something. I don't know.
Back me up here.
Take my friends.
Watching Jeopardy.
Yeah, do something.
Crazy.
Get a license.
Kids always want to get their license early.
But
as soon as they can.
If they don't want to, what do you think?
If they don't want to, they don't have to. But how are they going to get around? Especially where we live up here, you got to drive everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. Like I don't
know. You get your license.
It's just
get your license if you want to. Yeah,
it's freedom, independence is what it is. It teaches you that you're able to do it on your own. I think.
An adult.
Yeah,
right.
Well, that's why it happens at that age because that's a stepping stone into adulthood, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Correct?
Yeah, I would think.
It's just like having your kids get summer jobs. It's the same idea. Yeah. These people don't let their kids work because they'll let them be a kid as long as they want. Hell no. Earn some money, man.
Today,
my kids worked as soon as As soon as they could, they got them. They got a job, and when they got to college, they could buy a car.
Today, I feel even though we started for less money, we didn't expect more money immediately. We didn't come into that job like we were.
Elaborate on that.
Okay, I see a lot of people are kids hired these days that say I'm not making enough. This isn't enough. I don't recall ever saying that starting a job like I demanded more from my employer without even showing that I can do the job. You know what I mean? Like there was more.
Yes. Yes.
It's more for myself. Like,
Respect.
oh, you're working for the company.
There was more respect.
I don't have it in me to work shitty. You know what I mean? Like if I have a shitty day,
Right.
that makes me feel
Right.
like I was in a
I
team.
don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there's that sense of I fucking accomplished something, like accomplishment at the end of the day.
I don't know. I worked from the age of 11 on, paper routes, and I'm right into the restaurant business via underground, under the table, 15 years old. I always worked. I was selling magazines over the phone, selling AAA automobile service over the phone when I was fucking 15. And now 15-year-olds are like, oh, I want my crust cut off my sandwich.
Okay, but maybe we got it all wrong.
What wrong?
What wrong?
Why are we living to work when we should work?
You know,
What?
no, we should. No, you do both. You do both. You do both. You do both. I mean, I've been working since I was 12. My kids have been working since they were 9.
I'm trying to think liberal.
What? Liberal?
Like, why am I working so much in this beautiful world that I should be exploring and seeing more? Why is it?
Because if you want to explore and see more, you need to
have
work.
money.
So you can go and explore.
People got it ass backwards. That shit should be free.
Why?
Because look at this great country. We all should just be enjoying.
What if you want to travel like to Vietnam?
I said great country, Tom. Now you're bringing Vietnam and shit.
Tom,
I'm going to go over there and get attacked by a midget in a box.
One at a time.
If you had first class, it's $4,000 for those beds.
I wouldn't fit.
I'm kidding.
No,
I know what you mean, Todd. I do.
Yeah.
Stop being so nice, Tom.
Shut up.
No, I'm just trying to change.
Was that proper?
Just trying to change the way I thought real quick.
I think
Shut up.
Don't worry.
Who was talking?
Don't worry, work. I'm not quitting.
Todd was about being a liberal.
Yeah, about just quitting my job and going barefoot everywhere.
Wow. What about that nail?
I could be happy. See, that's the thing. Like, I could be happy with nothing.
Yeah, but what about that? What about that toenail?
The problem is I have kids. I told you that would help me grab.
You have
climb trees.
Oh, you have two. I'm sorry.
I have two kids.
Right.
If I was single, I'd be hunting Bigfoot, dude.
Apologies.
No doubt about it.
We got Bigfoot right. Well, they got a Bigfoot in your backyard.
Yeah, there was.
That's right.
In North Carolina.
Plus alien.
Yeah.
Well, he might be
Hanging in the tree.
Some think it's one and the same.
Watch out for that laser.
You always see that light, and then there he is.
It happens.
Franklin wants to do a ghost tour.
Yes. Listen to this.
Go ahead.
His apartment's been a ghost tour since he got divorced.
No, I've burned a lot of.
I'm just kidding.
No, I repainted the place. That's all I needed.
That's for sure.
Yeah. Anyways, I went from black to white. That's all I need. But anyways, I've been watching Ghost Hunters lately. I'm binging on dumb shit, and I came up with this idea. They've been at a place in Rochester, they've been at a place in Grand Island, New York, and they've been at a place in Lovejoy, Buffalo, New York. And in the one place you can pay to stay overnight and have a slumber party and fucking ghost hunt.
Ghosts?
Yeah, hell yeah. I got a recording there one time years ago, back in like 2009. I had a BlackBerry and I was there, went in the attic and egged the guy on, and I got a die, clear as day EVP of electronic voice phenomenon.
It's true.
Of him saying that. They actually downloaded it to the archive. So I want to go back and stay a night with RAWW Live. And so far, Tom's like, will they have a thermometer for the turkey if we order turkey?
What?
And then Todd going, I might have to get permission from somebody.
Oh, definitely need permission. Especially for sleep.
Yeah, can't leave the
How
house.
did a turkey come in?
I don't know. That's what you thermometer most. Raw poultry.
No, they got those little springy things that come up now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they do.
And you trust
They've
them?
had them for like 20 years.
Do you trust them?
Not necessarily.
Okay. You still have a
I
thermometer?
always put my probe in there.
Yeah, I'm sure you do, Tom. Probing son of a bitch.
There are people like that around.
So-
town.
Thermometer.
Do you trust the probe? So, do you trust the
No,
put in? What do you do when you get the
No.
turkey? You pull that shit out and throw it in the garbage, right?
yeah, I don't use it.
Thank you.
Hmm.
You're a chef.
Yeah.
I'm ashamed.
I don't think a chef needs a thermometer, do you?
Oh, you better with turkey.
You better with turkey.
I use
gotta be
my
160.
thermometer. I don't ever use those, the ones that are in the turkey. I pull that stuff out. I use my own.
You pull,
There you go.
you pull it in.
Right. So yeah, you need a you
Pull
need,
it out.
you
Pull
need
it out.
the thermometer.
The what?
Absolutely.
The thermometer.
Thermometer. I was at a wedding shower, and this girl really was not the swiftest person. So she
Was
takes
she
it out, and somebody gave her a thermometer. You know, and she goes, "Oh, a thermometer."
I used this one of my baby's ass.
Yeah.
And I'd use it if I got
Thermometer.
turkey.
So I've called it that ever since. A
You
Do you have any
thermometer.
Vaseline?
The thermometer.
You better believe it.
Do they even take kids' temperature in the ass anymore?
Probably not, man.
I don't know.
Good
I don't
question.
know. I don't have kids.
If you're a
I
parent,
mean,
that's
I don't have little
let
children.
us know.
Yeah, if anybody knows, if
If
anybody,
anybody knows, please do that.
No, they have it.
You-
They use it. They use it in the ear and the forehead.
That's a weird thing you'd want to know, but if anybody knows that.
Yeah, I know. If anybody's,
I don't know.
it's true. It's weird, but that's the only way you really could
Get
tell
an
it.
accurate.
It's
Like,
an
I'm
accurate reading. That's just
infrared guns I could use.
Shit, when I would
Yeah.
get that thing rammed up my ass, I was told it's the only way.
Well, can't shoot.
I didn't have
The only
options.
way.
You can't put the gun in there.
Yeah,
well, we
just-
didn't have options either.
yeah, it was the '80s. I was lucky to have black and white TV with a fucking antenna. All right,
This-
I don't remember
I
that.
didn't argue too much when it came to thermometers, man.
Three
I just
stations, 2, 4, and 7.
Yeah, and we were
That's
the
right.
remote.
No, 11 and 9.
Oh, wait a minute. And then we get the Canadian station at like 1 o'clock in the
17.
morning where all the nudies were on
There would be.
out of
I recall that.
Toronto.
Todd knows,
I do
Oh,
remember
yeah.
that.
scumbag.
I don't care.
But you couldn't see. You couldn't see
Yeah,
clearly.
you could.
'cause
It was like
stronger
pay-per-view.
I could see
You didn't have a
clearly.
stronger thermometer.
What if the rain was gone?
That's how I had to watch WrestleMania.
Antenna.
That's how I watched WrestleMania.
What?
Why can't we get the antenna on the roofs like our other neighbors, Mom? No, the rabbit ears are fine.
Yeah, rabbits are faster. Bullshit. We're pouring out the food stamps, okay?
Remember those huge satellite dishes?
Yeah, they were the size of.
Buddy
the house.
had one. You knew he had like 9 million channels.
Yeah. What about you, Joanne? How many satellite dishes you still have in your house?
Excuse me?
Well, how
I don't
about
think I've ever
Sue?
had
Did
a
Sue have
satellite dish.
Excuse me.
What?
Yeah.
Sue,
no.
Sue, did you have rabbit ears?
Oh yeah.
Or
And my
rabbit
dad, when he was watching the Toronto Maple Leafs, I used to have to stand there and hold him.
Put foil on 'em. Put some foil on there. You know,
Let me
get some
tell you
better
something.
Yeah,
reception.
we didn't figure that out.
Go, Leafs,
did
go.
you guys? Did you
Go,
guys? I'm sure you
Leafs,
guys
go.
got some like Buffalo news, right? Like
You hope.
Eyewitness News. Irv Weinstein.
Yes, yes, yes. We got those.
Weinstein.
And bowling,
Bowling for
and the
dollars.
big thing was bowling for dollars, and that was out of Buffalo.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Ed Kilgore, I believe. I think Ed's still around.
No, it was
Van Miller?
Cheektowaga, I think it was
Van
from.
Miller.
Van Miller.
Cheek to
Oh
Waldo.
yes. Oh my God.
Cheektowaga what?
Cheektowaga. Yep.
Yep. Cheek to Vegas, baby.
At the
Bowling for
Thruway
dollars.
Lanes. Here we are live at the Thruway
The
Lanes.
true way.
The true way.
Thruway lanes. Do your advertisement, Theo.
Good evening, hockey fans from the United States and different lands. Remember that, Sue?
Yes. Oh my God.
Oh my God, eh?
Yeah.
Come on, does any
We only got.
come on? Does
We only
anybody
got 3
know
channels.
how the theme from Hockey Night in Canada went?
Yeah, Don Cherry.
I don't remember.
I sure do. And then you'd always see his dog
Don
Yep.
Cherry and Ron McLean, right? I think
Yep.
his name was.
till we got too woke for him.
What?
We kicked him off.
Why? Oh, because he got political, right?
He said something.
Son of a
Can't
bitch.
say things like that anymore. Whatever. It was.
Yeah, everyone uses cancel culture, you know. Just like if you ask somebody after the age of 37 to get their driver's.
Well,
That was the Ron McLean. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, Ron McLean. Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say not Don McLean. He was a singer.
For Canada.
Cherry pie.
What?
American pie, I mean.
No. What?
Right. Don McLean was American Pie.
Don McLean was Ron McLean. I think that was his name brought out of.
All right. You said McLean.
Yeah.
CBC. He'd always sit there and say, they're telling us we only have 3 minutes, Don. You gotta hurry up.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then he'd go on with Bobby Orr's, it's the greatest player ever.
Yeah, he's the only one that scored a goal at age 82.
Yeah, he was good.
He was good. So
Good
you
old
obviously
Canadians.
watched hockey a little bit, right? Being Canadian.
Obviously. They're born with skates on.
Oh, I used to. I don't anymore. It was much more fun when they had no teeth and no helmet.
Right.
Yeah, they took to
When the
fighting.
blood would splatter on you when you'd be at a hockey game.
Yeah.
I totally agree.
Man.
I have to.
What?
Yeah.
I have to.
Yeah.
So we go from weeks of, talking about yoga pants,
Hit them with their purse.
and now you're talking about it's better if they have their teeth knocked out.
Yeah.
What are you?
But that was hockey. That was hockey.
There's a lot of hockey players still that have a lot of teeth missing.
I had my
True.
teeth punched out because
Yeah.
of T.O. over here
I didn't do it.
talking shit, and then people turn around and punch me in the face 11 o'clock on a Friday.
Can't hit this face. Look
Yeah.
at this.
Yeah.
You feel bad later.
So
Yeah, well,
all right,
you go on.
Stop.
I'm sorry. I'm
let's
interrupting.
talk about it. Go ahead.
Why did they
Oh.
take why is fighting out of everything?
Because everyone's a pussy.
That's right.
But why?
Because
Because
society says we have
not
to be pussy.
nice.
We're the parents of these kids. What the hell did we do wrong?
Well, we played into it too long. We coddled and we played into it. Now we're stuck and we're fucked.
I don't want everyone on the team to get a trophy
Why not?
because I don't think that's the correct way.
We're all
To do
winners.
things.
We're all winners.
I can agree with not keeping score at an early age. I can get on that page.
All right.
And teach
Until
fun.
I can't.
No, not
No,
even like
no.
6,
No.
7-year-olds.
no.
6 and 7, yeah, absolutely. You keep score. I was going to say 3-year-olds.
Oh, yeah, you
6
keep
and
score.
7, you've got to learn how to.
No.
You got to.
Gotta learn to be a man.
Gotta learn how to lose. Gotta learn how
got
to
to
win.
learn how to lose.
Oh my god,
And
I
you
feel
gotta-
And how to win.
yes.
And how to win.
I
Well,
was
both.
Nowadays, the kids, you say no to them, they have to go to a psychiatrist.
Jesus, safe space.
No, and they have to have their doggy or their what is it called?
Oh yeah, Frankie. What is it that you have?
Therapy animal.
Yes, your therapy animal. I mean, listen, I love my animals.
because if I don't, I might cry.
You might cry.
We're
take
talking,
him- I
Todd, you
take
were
him
talking
for other
about
reasons.
fighting and hockey.
It
Did
helps.
you ever see the movie? It's a great movie. It's called Canadian Bacon. John Candy.
Oh,
is
God,
in it.
yes.
And they're
Oh God, that was a great movie.
they're at a hockey rink. It was like the American president like declared war on Canada or something like that. It's
Yeah.
still a great movie. But I remember they're at a hockey rink and John Candy's there and they're like talking and he's like, "Oh, this game sucks." And the guy next to him goes, "Yeah, so does this beer." And there was a freaking brawl. Everybody just brawling in the audience and the bleachers and
What movie was this
it's called
called?
Canadian Bacon.
My favorite hockey movie was
And
Slapshot.
When like
Oh,
the
that's a good
Americans like pulled
What
up
about
to
Youngblood?
the Americans like pulled up to invade. There was like a ma and pa at the Canadian border and like in rockers and like a house in like house robes going, "Oh, welcome to Canada." You know,
Welcome to Canada.
how
Eh?
polite they are. Oh God. It's a great movie.
Did you guys ever see that Canadian movie called Strange Brew?
Oh,
Rick Moranis and Dave Thomas.
okay.
They used to have a talk show, the two of them, and it's all about their beer, eh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And they take
Was
a
it
trip.
The
Oh my
Great
God,
White
it was
North.
great.
Remember
Yes,
they
the
had
Great
that-
White North, that
Yeah,
talk show. Yes.
and then they had Getty Lee do that coo woo coo 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 or whatever or
Salesman.
no take off.
Well,
To
this-
Getty
This
Lee was,
movie is a
yeah.
What is it?
No, I know exactly
Do
what
it
he's
over
just
again,
talking
though.
about.
No,
it's called Strange Brew.
Yeah.
Strange Brew. It was a great, funny movie.
Well, they did that song "Take Off," and Getty Lee was singing it.
Mhm.
And then at the end of this, they go, Getty, thanks for doing the song. And he's like, "Well, $10 is $10 or something like that." Or,
They're good guys. The band Rush.
They're the ones.
Go, 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 go.
I think they're the ones that started the old hoser. Everybody's a hoser.
Yeah.
You hoser.
What do we know about hosers over here, Joanne?
I know nothing.
They're used in
So what is
guiding.
a
I know
hoser?
nothing.
Loser.
What is a hoser?
Loser is? What is a
Let's talk about
hoser?
winners again, Tio. Go into and rant about winners. We got 5 minutes.
Winners.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We're
I don't know much about winning.
We're winning because we're here.
Yeah. Teach
Yeah.
your kids to be good winners and losers.
Yes.
Canadians are very. A lot of Canadians are very polite. I remember we were on a bus somewhere in Canada,
Short bus.
and there was the traffic was stalled, and we were on a bus with Canadians. This is a true story. And this one guy gets on the bus and he goes, "Oh, our cops are there's a jumper on the one bridge." He goes, and the cops,
Goddamn jumpers.
No,
Let them jump.
He goes, well, it's just it. I remember the one guy's like, "What's taking so long?" He goes, in America, he goes, "You guys would have shot him and cleared traffic, get everything going." He goes, "You're cops are giving him coffee."
Yeah, take your time.
And they were giving him coffee.
Talking him off.
They're talking down.
Talk them down.
What's your theory on that, Todd? Let them jump or talk them down?
Talk them down.
All right, Joanne, your thoughts?
Talk them down.
My thoughts?
What are your
I'll be
thoughts?
back in an hour. We'll know what happened then.
My thoughts. A kinder, gentler nation.
Yeah. Fucking safe room. So 36-year-olds can have their butts wiped.
No.
Yeah. Go ahead, Todd.
What are you talking about? Wiping
I don't
butts
know.
Tom.
I never wiped a 36-year-old's butt.
Okay.
Okay.
That'll make
I didn't
good
mean-
footage, Tom.
I didn't mean that in any weird way.
That'll make a good reel.
Yeah.
Good real.
Film at 11.
Yeah, real 11.
Pistol packing punks. Remember?
Wipe the 36-year-old's
The
butt.
police just arrested a bunch
All right,
of pistol
Joanne.
packing punks.
Sue, what's your thoughts on where's the age group where you like we've already talked about this, we've already explained what we feel about it, but what is a particular age group where the cutting off process
Circumcision.
She said not in college.
well, no, because we can go beyond college. I'm
No, if they're
saying
not in
overall, college, not college, after
okay.
college, whatever. Nipple, umbilical cord,
Nipple.
and complete just Klingon.
Circumcision.
Where do you,
Out
yeah,
the door.
yeah. Where's the out the
I think
door?
once they're once they have a job and out of school, they should actually live their own life. That's what we raise them to do.
That's right.
you.
Raise them to hopefully be a good
Independent.
contributor to society.
You would hope.
Correct.
That's what you raise them to do.
Yeah. We got to rewrite
My heart says, never leave me, but my head says, get the fuck out of my house.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it. That's exactly it.
It's true.
So it's the
It's true
same
because I
way as-
never want to leave. I miss them. I miss
Yep.
them so much, but
But-
my head says, get
I
out.
was going to say that a mother never wants their kid to leave, but they know that they have to.
Ever.
But the
Yeah.
door's always
But
open.
you raise them to do that.
You never stop being a
You
parent.
raise them to contribute. No,
You're always a parent,
but you don't
also
want them to
gotta-
be leeches either. You
Yeah. Get a job.
right. You want them to be responsible human beings.
Damn Skip.
What do you tell them
Right.
if they only work part-time?
No.
Get
Oh,
another.
wait. If they can work, all right. Wait. I'm interrupting. If they can support themselves fully by working, hey,
Yeah.
listen, I
Yeah.
did very well working part time in technology. So
Okay.
if you can support yourself fully and live nicely, why not
Yeah, why not?
Fucking A.
Do it. Yeah,
do it?
you're lucky.
Good work
Yeah.
life. You're lucky. Exactly.
Well,
Me, I work 70 hours a week up until I got rid of my crazy second wife.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you what.
I'll
I'll
tell
tell
you
you what. I only work
I'll
full
tell
time.
you what.
Yeah. What kind of
For Ben?
benefits you get?
I actually get pretty good benefits.
You get to go to the dentist and the toenail doctor.
I do. Well, I
Why
don't go
you get
there.
that toenail taken
I
care
think
of?
benefits is a big deal.
Yeah, get the toenail taken care of.
So did you ever
Yes,
put your
but-
kid in the figure
Here-
four,
but
Frank?
here's
You
the next
where
thing.
you tap out?
Figure 4 tap out. I don't know. What do you mean?
Let's make them tap out
Did you ever have to make your
and then say, "You loser."
punish your kid where you had to tap out?
I got tapped out a lot.
I know that's where it's coming.
That's what we're saying.
Yeah. There were times I couldn't breathe to even scream tap
So
out.
your
I was
upbringing,
praying-
you were belittled.
I would say beyond be a little, man.
I'm just trying to be nice.
Yeah. I still got bruises.
Hmm.
Yes.
Physical and mental.
Definitely
yeah,
the mental.
Yeah.
I got a serial
What you
killer
told
after me,
me.
man.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't buy one of those small thermometers, Tom.
Yeah,
Yeah. Candle prod. Prop.
He didn't
Yeah,
have a choice.
Whatever the hell it's called.
yeah. I
2 liters.
Prod. Candle
2
prod.
liters. What the hell? What do you think? Are you going to the U porn of your brain?
I wasn't even talking about that.
You just said 2 liter.
Hey, whatever happened in the confines of your own house?
What?
I don't know about that.
I don't know either. I just showed up.
Why'd you come?
You invited me here. I was just listening to your story. I wanted to hear more.
I didn't say anything.
I like getting into the why Frankie J is the way he is. I'm sure Masood wants to know.
Masood.
Yeah, how much time do we have?
For Masood,
We can extend it.
an inspiring.
Extended version of Raw Live.
Extends.
Oh my god, an inspiring serial killer who tells me people talk about me. Oh, don't do that.
Buckle up, folks.
Don't talk about me because I don't know.
I think we live in a very fragile society right
Yeah.
now. Would you agree?
So
Oh, very angry though.
Absolutely.
Very angry. Very
Politically
angry
correct,
society.
everyone.
Right.
don't hurt people's feelings because then you're the monster. Give me a break.
Yeah. I just think people
Yeah.
that are hired right off the start these days feel entitled and feel like they're worth more than they really are
Mhm.
at that moment. And they
Mhm.
don't stay at a job.
Nobody,
They bounce.
yeah, nobody wants to start from the bottom.
Yes, that's
No,
what
they
I'm
don't. That's
right.
I like the
exactly
bottom.
it.
There you go.
I like the bottom.
Yeah.
Am I in the wrong
Gotta start
conversation?
somewhere.
Well, you got to start somewhere. I mean, I hope
Yeah,
that doesn't start and
think
end
so.
there, or
Well,
else she's disappointed.
not necessarily.
Yeah, definitely.
I have a good record.
Most of them want to be picked up and thrown against the wall or something. Well, anyways,
Yeah, I don't know where you're
be
going.
good
with
to your kids.
Yeah, be good to your kids and
Yes,
let them.
be good to your kids.
Raise them
Teach
correctly.
them well.
Have to.
Yeah,
What's
Give
the
'em-
song? Come on, Tom. Teach
Your children well.
Get the harmonica. That's actually the kind of necklace you should get as a harmonica.
Slowly go by.
Nobody has one of those, Tom.
Joanne's over here doing a solo.
Don't you ever ask them.
Why? If you
Maybe
told them you could cry. What?
Sue, can you sing?
she can crochet Tom a harmonica necklace.
Whatever.
Oh my god.
I used to sing to my kids when they were little,
Tom,
and they used to cover my mouth.
talk a little bit about this drink you brought here, Tom.
Yeah, go ahead, T.
It
Take it over.
is an Irish whiskey. It is a blended Irish whiskey
Hey,
called
Got my
Kill-
guns. Bryce.
Kilbeggan.
Whoa.
And it's a triple cask, which is a
Hey, now.
Bourbon.
You're right, most
Amen.
time.
bourbon.
I'm coming for that shit.
Pedro Jimenez. Anybody know what Pedro Jimenez is? What kind of
Like Jose Jimenez?
A man whose mom
Pedro,
kicked him out at
Pedro.
16.
It's actually a grape. It's a sherry wine.
Oh.
It's very thick. And very. I know I'm going to get in trouble for this, but with these two guys here, thick and sticky.
You said it.
And then it's a bourbon cask, which was matured in actually a cask that had bourbon in it, and then there's somewhere it says American right there, American whiskey, American oak,
American oak.
which could be a virgin oak. Because bourbon is basically American oak,
Hey, Dad?
so
Wow.
That virgin.
it's a triple cask. That's what they call a triple
Yeah.
cask.
Thanks for explaining that.
Triple
actually.
play.
So
We could have just a triple play, made
And
it a
it's
lot
a-
easier.
it's a blended Irish. Blended Irish whiskey. It probably has a little bit of a grain whiskey in there.
Very smooth.
Very smooth. Smooth like what would you say?
Because if
Todd?
it was
I
an
don't wanna say
Irish single malt, it would be just one malt, which would be barley, and then if it was a pot still, it would be malted barley and unmalted barley.
I wonder if they're making any of those out of
That's a
marijuana
pot
yet.
still, huh?
They look at any of that?
Pot still?
Yeah, like an actual pot still.
No,
They
no.
should.
Pot still is a copper still,
Yeah, I know that, but
but they don't put pot in it. Well, I don't know unless they're cleaning it out at night and some guy's smoking pot.
I'm wondering if there is a marijuana infused alcohol. Is there?
There probably is.
That's what I mean. Like
Why not? Let's
Ooh,
find it.
marijuana infused
You know what?
alcohol.
If there isn't
Marijuana
maybe we should
ski.
create-
Sean Galvin, he says he's got weed wine.
Weed wine. There it is.
Ooh,
Oh,
Sean.
there you go.
Well, thanks for letting us know you haven't.
Thanks
and
for
we
letting
can't
us
have
try
any.
some, Sean.
Yeah, thanks, Dick.
Raw Live's first pot distilled whiskey.
Yeah, it's coming soon.
Oh, you know what else is coming soon? Remember our former guest, Montreal Biscuit, the infused chicken wing guy?
Uh-oh.
He's going to be, I'll put another
Uh-oh.
menu up because he's going to be doing another cookout here coming up soon. So
What are we going to order this time?
I don't know. We're going to have to order something. I told him.
Chicken?
Maybe some ribs.
Yeah.
There you go. Great
St.
feeling,
Louis.
feeling numb again, but legally.
But disappointing to all the people who have reached out and asked me, he's not going to be jarring sauce, which I keep telling him, jar that sauce up because that stuff is good.
Fucking FDA.
But hey, yeah. Then you got to,
Fuckers.
yeah, that's the problem.
They got to make it. Oh, we want our cut.
But he's got to make $1 from you, trying to make $1.
Yeah.
That is
Especially-
exciting.
You're just trying to get high, and they're
That's
trying
why
to
I'm going to work part-time from
gouge
now
you.
on.
Anyways.
Yeah, there
Well,
you go.
If I make
Pay
less
the bills.
that's less dollars they get.
Yeah, true.
Having two people with food service experience, there's nothing stopping Raw Live from creating their own special sauce.
Yeah.
Hmm.
What color would it be?
Oh, baby.
I thought you were too old to create a special sauce. Tom.
Me?
So here's the-
No,
that's interesting.
creative juices are flowing, Todd.
Oh, look what I can do. Look what I can do.
Remember that guy?
Look what I can do. And it's called bong water. Oh, look what I can do.
Yeah, now I want to throw up. Have you ever drank bong water? It's
By
the-
accident,
Oh,
yeah.
God, by accident, I once did.
Ever been to Bongwater, Ontario?
Is
So
that a
now how do I
place?
get out of this?
Well,
Sue,
I
have
just-
you been to Bongwater, Ontario?
Nope. Haven't.
Is it a real place, or is Tom getting secondhand?
I have no idea.
You figure there's crazy Canadian Moose Jaw,
Moose Jaw. What the?
Saskatchewan. There is a Moose Jaw.
You should live in
There
Canada,
is.
eh? You'd love it.
I'll tell you what. When I was a kid, I always wanted to move to Nova Scotia. I'm serious.
Nova Scotia.
I
eh?
always wanted to move there.
They have a football team. I think.
That's a beautiful. Well, Canada's beautiful.
Yeah, when it's not 35,000 degrees below zero, and you can go outside.
Well, not every part of Canada's that, unless
Yeah,
you
it
live in Winnipeg.
Canada is beautiful. I like
Yeah,
the British Columbia side.
Northwest Territories.
I remember
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I love Canada.
in Calgary,
Calgary. Eh?
and I remember it was minus 22.
Don
Oh.
McDonald was there with his
And,
huge red.
I remember staying at the hotel that night, and it was so dry.
Were the sheets clean?
The sheets were sparking. I mean, I'm like crawling under the covers. You could see electric sparks. That's how dry it was. But beautiful area of.
Yeah,
I mean, Canada's just beautiful.
it is, eh?
What's the greatest
It is,
No.
eh?
place you've ever been to, Joanne?
What is the greatest place that I've ever been to? What do you mean?
Like-
You know,
The
like
place that you've been to and you said I had the greatest time there.
Come on, Mama Joe.
Lots of places.
Where?
That's a
Lots of
see.
places.
Joanne just has fun wherever she goes. How about you,
Yes.
Sue?
Yeah, so
Oh, Hawaii.
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 Ooh,
I
Wow.
knew you were going to say that. Oh, please.
aloha.
The greatest.
Although Colorado is my first
Jamaica.
trip, and it is unbelievably gorgeous.
We
Oh,
already
come
know.
on. You've seen one mountain. You've seen them all. I mean, how do you, you know, I mean, that's what your son once said to me. I was like, oh, it's so nice here.
If you ever been to the Himalayas, that's just one mountain.
That's what I
Yeah.
say
I
about
know,
Hawaii.
you know, I know
Like,
that's what somebody
I
said
love-
to me who was from France, or yeah, they were from France, and
All
we
nipples
were in
are-
Vancouver, and there's Whistler. You see Whistler, and I said, "Aren't you going to go to Whistler? Look how beautiful that is."
It's
If you
beautiful.
want to say, "I love Vancouver," if we're going to say
Yeah.
something, I
Aren't
think
you going to go to the
Vancouver is
strip joint?
beautiful.
If I've seen one set,
So-
I've seen them all.
No, but she goes,
Yeah.
"Oh, you've seen one mountain, you've seen them all." I'm like, "Okay, you say so."
Well, you haven't seen any mountains until you come to Buffalo, New York.
What
okay?
about the greatest place you've
I'm-
ever been, Frankie?
what?
Greatest
I
place
don't
you've
know.
ever been?
I've been
Look
to
at-
some pretty great places actually. I
Look
remember
at
going to
how-
Key
how-
West and being 60 minutes from Cuba, and I wanted to throw my wife over the fucking railing and be like,
You West
She's-
is nice.
drove 60,
Join the revolution.
60 minutes in no
Che
time.
Guevara.
Push her with a stick, she'll be gone. Fucking bitch. Anyways,
Was that on your honeymoon?
Hold on.
Sounds like it was a honeymoon.
Keep going here.
Yeah, that sounds like your
Look at-
honeymoon.
You know,
no, my honeymoon was not fun either.
we live.
We didn't have one. Well,
us Buffalonians.
Yeah.
I know we're not, and we don't live in Niagara Falls.
yeah,
But
we
how
don't
many
we don't
times-
blow at night.
We got people come from all over the world, and actually people come from all over the world. And they look at the falls, and
Heal the
if you're
world.
there, you're standing there going like, "What the fuck are these people doing here?" It's just
Make it
water
a
going
better
over a
place.
cliff.
Oh
Yeah.
no, Niagara Falls is beautiful.
No, but I'm saying
It's
that's
stupid.
because it's become so.
Oh,
Getting
Well,
back to
because
your,
you're used to it. That's
mountain
why.
I'm used to it. It's stupid.
oh yeah, I see what
But
you're saying.
Not
it's like-
stupid. It's gorgeous there.
we just take it for granted.
No, we
Right.
don't.
Well, just like I take the beach and the ocean for granted. It's gorgeous and beautiful
I'm
because I
gonna
live there.
I'm
We
gonna
all take things for granted if they're, just like again, Sue, your son said, "Oh, these aren't mountains in Rochester. To me, they look like mountains." But he lives in the Adirondacks, so of course they don't look like mountains to him. So
We send
everything
that
is
freaking water
know.
from the falls all the way over and power New
And
York
I want to
City.
say another beautiful place is
You're
Rio de
welcome.
Janeiro. That's another.
Go ahead, Joanne. What-
Go ahead, Joy.
No, I was going to say another beautiful place is Rio de Janeiro. It
I've
is-
been there.
Never been there.
You have been there?
No, I have. I've been to, as far as Costa Rica. That's as close as I've been to going towards like,
That's
South
it.
America.
Well, what
Costa-
Rio is, it's just like a bunch of
It's like Rio.
mountains, and it's like Rio. It's but beautiful. I guess I like mountains and water and ocean
Tom
and
likes
lakes
rice
and rivers.
Vietnam boy over here.
Yeah, Vietnam. Did you go to the killing fields?
Did you?
That's Cambodia.
That's
Oh.
next year.
Sorry,
Yeah, that was
I thought that was
Cambodia.
Vietnam.
Yeah, next year he's gonna go over there with a war suit on and do a recreation of
I would like to go back there. I was at
What do you
for
eat
the
there?
for the people that are too young for it, but
MREs.
we did go to Milai,
Malai.
and that
Okay.
was very. I got
Listen
very-
here, Private
the,
Pile.
Me lie. Why can't it be say me
No,
tell
thank
the
you for
truth?
your service. You were in the Vietnam War.
No.
no. I wasn't in Vietnam.
No, he went to
but my-
visit after
I had
they
a-
rebuilt.
How can we trust them when they call it me lie? Why wouldn't they call it me tell the truth?
because
Yeah,
there was other. There
you're
was.
right. You're absolutely right.
Could
With
you
that.
guys let me talk?
We could.
There was
No, they're not.
We'll give you the screen. Take it over, Tom.
yeah.
Yeah, relax. Right. Hey,
Couple
listen,
of
listen
bunch
here.
of hacks.
Hey. This is a chat. Now they get together, huh? Forget about
There
it.
was villages called Sun Mai. Oh my! See, these guys laughing. And 500 over 500 civilians were mass murdered. But My Lai wasn't just the only mass murder in Vietnam. There was other things, but My Lai was probably the biggest. And it was very, very. It was gut wrenching. We went with the gentleman that was a veteran there.
Did it smell
And
bad? Like bad cheese?
pardon me.
Like stinky cheese?
Do they have shoguns there?
Do they chop food up in front of you in the grill?
No.
Why not?
They don't have shoguns? Is that a different? I'm
You know
sorry,
what?
Tom. I'm out
You
of it.
guys get the fuck out of Buffalo and go
Right?
look at places and learn some fucking culture.
Well, I don't-
Fucking read, watch
Well,
fucking Fox News,
I've gone to-
CNN, and fucking get the
Yeah.
plane.
I've been to
and
Mount
fucking stretch your
Kilimanjaro.
legs
We found
and
it there.
fucking be uncomfortable out of your comfort fucking
Wait a
zone.
minute. I'm asking
and
a serious
learn some-
question.
Yeah.
I've been to Mount Kilimanjaro. I've been to the Mayan ruins. What is there in Vietnam that would entice me to go there?
It's what's there still
the
there's a
curbs
lot
are
of
shorter.
I'd
okay.
ask Tom.
Okay. Franklin.
No, serious question. Like, what is the major tourist
No.
attraction of?
What I like about Vietnam, it's the culture. It's just how the people have moved on from the war. Again, there's like people that do remember the war, but they have moved on.
Yeah, they're
They
mostly
have
dead now.
they have forgiven, a lot of Americans for what happened
Well,
there,
that's good
and it
for
wasn't
you.
just the Americans; it was the French and blah 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 blah. And it's also Vietnam was a huge part of my life. I mean, the '60s. I saw the assassination of John F. Kennedy,
Whoa.
Martin Luther King, Robert Kennedy. My cousin died in Vietnam in 1968. He was 22 years old.
Jeez.
What a waste of fucking life.
Yep.
He was there 6 months in 1968.
No, I'm sad. Thanks, Tom.
Well, no, but the impression that has left on me, that was a formative life, a part of my life. Yeah, I know you're rolling your eyes.
No, I'm not rolling my eyes. It was.
And to me, there's still look at. We talk about like past life experiences, right? I feel that way when I go to Gettysburg. I feel that way when I go to
the ghost. Yeah, you feel that shit.
I feel that way when I go to.
If I walked into my father's house tomorrow, I feel like I wanted to kill him.
I feel that way. I feel that way when I go to Vietnam. Like there was something there.
So you have ties to the soil.
I don't know. There, who knows? Might be something. Again, like the Buddhist or past life. I don't know.
You just feel an attraction to go.
But
yeah, okay.
Hey, that makes sense.
And I met some people there. I consider them friends.
Country.
It is beautiful country.
Beautiful country.
And I've only saw a small part of it. I want to see more.
Yeah. I mean, I've been to Mexico and people don't even think that that's a great country. And I thought it was beautiful too.
Right.
But obviously that's on a
Mexico is beautiful. It's just not a good country.
I climbed the pyramid at
Pyramid.
and Al Franklin's going to laugh at this.
The fuck? You didn't even say anything.
At Chichen Itza.
Oh yeah, I did too.
My sister-in-law used to call it chicken pizza.
Chichen Itza.
Yeah.
Chichen Itza. I climbed the pyramid in 2003. My brother-in-law and I looked up, and he goes, my brother, this is 2003. My brother-in-law said, angry. He goes, when are we gonna? He goes, you want to climb? And I go, I don't know. He goes, I said those steps look pretty steep. He goes, you never know we're going to be back. I said, you're right. We climbed it. We came down. 2008 was our first time back since 2003. You can't climb it no more.
No more. Yep.
Some lady from San Diego fell down, and they World Heritage Site too.
World record of how many times she fucking flipped in a dummy.
I'll tell you what. They're pretty steep, those steps.
Yeah, I bet they are. You'll find out next time you go.
So get out there and stretch your legs, pal.
Yeah, I'd rather walk through my neighborhood than Vietnam. Okay. I want my boat to have sides and a motor.
Yeah.
Not just a flat piece of wood with a paddle, hoping I make it.
So when you go outside in Canada and you want to walk far, but you know you can't because there's 19 feet of snow, does that discourage you?
Do you wear bare feet?
Will I wear bare feet? No.
Why not? Tom wants to go to Vietnam and get attacked by mosquitoes.
Way too cold.
Yeah, I'd rather walk in bare feet in snow than get attacked by mosquitoes.
Oh, mosquitoes are the worst. They make my life miserable. I hate them all.
Galvin said his brother used to live in Newfoundland.
Newfoundland?
Yep.
I didn't know.
He also said, Frankie.
Oh, Newfoundland.
Newfoundland.
Yeah. The
People
Newfoundland.
I don't understand that comment. Sorry, Sean. I don't understand that.
Oh, he's talking about
Vietnam.
Vietnam.
Oh, yeah. Got you. Oh, have respect.
And I did get bit once when I was in Vietnam for mosquitoes.
Vietnam. I'm just.
Well, yeah, you were. Well, we were. But I wanted to actually know what were the draws of.
Well, and I have the right to say my view on why would I want to go there. It's still communist. It's their country. They own it. And I've already, my ancestors. I have a family member who did 5 frontline tours. Okay, I'm not oblivious to what the fuck was going on. I don't think we should have been there. It wasn't our right to begin with. Okay. We had no goddamn right to even land 1 foot on that goddamn country one time. The facts are the facts are.
We bailed the friendship.
Well, I got something for you.
Well, I feel safe. No, I don't. No,
so
I know Sean. So
okay,
thanks, Sean.
I wasn't going to mention it till I could verify it, but my aunt was very into Vietnam. She spent a long time there, and she has a published book called "The American Experience in Vietnam" on Amazon. Yep.
Yeah, put it up.
She was really put it up. How do I do that?
I don't know.
I just put the link up from Amazon on.
I just wanted to say. I just wanted to say.
It's the American Experience in Vietnam.
Get her on the show.
Yeah, get her on the show.
Tom would love to hear about it.
Oh, yeah, we like.
Okay, well, I'll ask her, but they're not very technically savvy right now. They're in Hawaii. I don't know if they're back in San Fran. This is my aunt who's in her I guess she must be 88 because my uncle is.
Sorry about your bad name
91.
there.
They live in Hawaii now?
Well, no, they live all over. They have a house in Salt Spring Island, British Columbia. They have a condo in Hawaii and a house in San Francisco. So they go from place to place to place, but now they're sort of slowing down. So it's
What do you mean?
meaning like it's hard at that age to like they used to drive
I
to
didn't
British Columbia, you know.
It's hard to get up and go to all those
Yeah, it
places when
is.
you're that old.
It sure is.
It
hard.
is. It
Get up
is.
and go.
Yeah, you got. Yeah, you're right.
So,
Yeah,
but she wrote that book a long time ago. We all were so thrilled. It was when smart people wrote books. Nowadays, anybody can write a book and put it
I
on
think so.
I
Amazon.
didn't see anybody wearing yoga pants in Vietnam. Okay.
No,
because they know their fucking jobs.
It's too hot there.
Yeah, well, yoga pants aren't for everybody, dude.
They probably make them though.
They probably do.
They
they're
probably
probably
do.
the ones that made them.
I'll tell you what,
Well,
man,
kids.
they wear those beautiful, like those real like tight dresses. And of course, they have the figure to wear them. Beautiful, like tight dresses, long
that
dresses, and they look some of the.
I think
You know what they say, Tom?
Jump over here.
Don't let a $5 sundress cost you 21 years of child support.
What the hell?
Oh,
That one stings.
What does that mean? Can we give Joanne a dab or a Tom?
okay.
Yeah. Well, we've gone 20 minutes over, everybody. It's
Oh.
been great. Sue, thank you as always for calling in. You're definitely a blessing to this show. You definitely give
Susie Q.
Joe the support that she needs to take care of us three weirdos over here in
Yes.
Buffalo.
I need
But
the,
everybody,
Tell John Cherry we said hi.
hey, he's a nutbag. He gets sued all the time, probably. Yeah. Canada or Hockey Night in Canada. But anyways, thanks for
Have a great
everybody.
week, guys.
You too.
too.
You too,
too.
losers.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Bye.
Everybody go to rawlive.com. All of our social media links are there. Drop us a message. And as always,
You
Thanks.
forgot to thank Sue
we always thank Sue. I
for,
know.
for
We thanked her. Tom thanked her.
raising
thank her.
productive members of society.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. Sue, thank you for raising productive members of society that know they have to have a job by the time they're 18. That's wonderful. Thank you for your input. We do thank everybody else for watching. All the comments that have been placed. Sean, thanks for your loyalty. We'll see you all next week at the same time, same hour, 7 p.m. Eastern
You are a
Standard
kid
Time.
out of work.